back to the channel. Today we are doing a science experiment with my mom here. And we have this lighter. We're gonna light it.
It's a tea light.
Yeah, we have a tea light, and we're gonna light it and put it in the water, and we're gonna put this cup over it, and it's gonna absorb water. And you might have saw this before on YouTube, so we're not copyrighting them.
What's your prediction, Finley, when we light this? Which, by the way, do kids light this?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Who has to light this?
No.
A grown-up. What's your prediction? When we light that, it's going to float on the water, right?
Yeah.
And then when we put, it's going to float.
It's going to go down and it's going to suck the water up.
Well, but the candle's going to float, because watch.
Oh, yeah.
Watch. It's floating. Okay?
Take it down.
Yep.
Looks like it's blue.
And then, what are we going to put over the top of it?
We're going to put this. Boom.
But it's very important, if you're trying this at home, that only kids do, or only adults do the lighting, right, Finley? Kids can't play with the fire.
Yes, kids
Okay,
cannot play.
so wait. We have the candle lit. It's floating in the water. And now what are you going to do?
I'm going to put the cup over it.
All right. Is it
We're off to a start.
Are we off to a start? What's happening?
Nothing is happening.
Nothing's happening so far?
It's going to all go out.
What if we let a little bit of water in? What's happening to the flame?
It's out.
The flame went out. Why did the flame go out, dude?
Because it let the water in, and if the water...
Oh, no, it wasn't the water.
It was, you lifted this up, and when you lifted this up, it let the water in, and the water got up to this, and it started lighting it out.
That is a good thought, but you know what actually happened?
What?
When we put this over the top of the candle,
Yeah.
it took all of the air out of this cylinder.
Oh, yeah.
And the candle went out because the fire actually needs air or oxygen. So this one was kind of a bust, right?
Yeah.
So we lit it. So we lit it again. And I'm putting it in here to float. Okay. Now our fire is actually sparking a little bit because we had a little bit of water on the wick, right? But that's okay, it's dried out now. So let's try this again. If we put this on at it, because you put it on straight before, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we put this on at an angle, what's going to happen if we do the angle, do you think?
The water's going to get in.
We trap some water in there? What do you think's going to happen?
The fire is going to absorb the water.
You think so? Because I think it looks like the fire is going to go out again.
No, the fire is going to absorb the water.
Because when it's sealed like that, all the oxygen is sucked out and the fire goes out. Because do you know that fire actually needs 3 things, Finley?
What?
It needs heat, it needs oxygen, and it needs fuel. And in this case, the fuel is the wick. It did create a vacuum there, though, didn't it? There was a vacuum in there, wasn't there? All right, we are going to try something else. So stand by here, people. Okay, guys, we're back. We're going to try this with a little bit of an accelerant. Let's see what happens this time. What just happened?
What?
Dude, we made a big vacuum, didn't we? Finley, do you have any idea why that last experiment worked so well? What did I say we were going to add into the equation? I used the word accelerant.
Acceleration.
So accelerant is something that makes a fire burn faster or stronger. And in this case, what I didn't tell you I was doing before I did it was I used the accelerant isopropyl alcohol.
Alcohol?
Yep, sit back. So we're going to try this again. So the secret this time, okay, our candle's floating, is inside our cylinder right now. We have isopropyl alcohol.
What do you have isopropyl alcohol?
And isopropyl alcohol is very, very, very flammable. I'm swishing it to coat the sides of our cylinder. I'm going to dump out the extra. But now, even though I dumped that out, is it all out of here?
No.
It's still wet in there, right? And we have our candle floating. And we're going to set it back on top and see what happens again.
That was unexpected.
What do you think? So what happens, Finley, is when that flame gets to that highly flammable isopropyl alcohol.
I smell like hand sanitizer.
Yes, isopropyl alcohol is a main ingredient in hand sanitizer.
Because hand sanitizer
So
has
that-
alcohol in it.
Correct, that's why you smell that. Yep. So we tried it without the alcohol, didn't we, Finn?
Yeah.
What happened? Was it cool? It didn't really do much, right?
Yeah.
But once we gave that fire the accelerant of alcohol, where the fire could burn hotter and stronger and faster, holy cow, did that work, didn't it?
Yeah.
Should we try it one more time for your
Yeah.
viewers?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. I have to dry off our little tea light here.
Do you have a Wikipedia page?
I do not have a Wikipedia page. I'm just an at-home scientist. I'm not a really,
What is you doing?
well, they're got a little water on top of the wick here, so we gotta let that chill for a minute. I'm just an at-home scientist. But this, Finley, is such a cool experiment because you can literally do it at home with just a few items, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have our cylinder, our candle's burning. This is our isopropyl alcohol, also known as our what?
Hand sanitizer.
Accelerant.
Accelerant.
Yep.
Hand sanitizer.
Accelerant to the flame, right? Okay. So we've put some in the jar. We're dumping out the extra.
And guys, if you haven't already, click that subscribe button. This is gonna be epic.
Do it. Yeah, that's a good point. All right, candle is burning. Accelerant is already in. Let's try it again.
Oh God. This was so cool.
How cool is that, huh? Good Friday night to you. Look at that. That one sucked up. I don't know if you can see it. Almost all the water in the cake pan. That must have been a really big batch of accelerant, right?
Can
Yeah.
I take it out?
I got it. We're just going to tip it so we don't spill it everywhere. That was cool. All right. So should we show your subscribers what's left? Finley, what do you think that white stuff floating in there ends up being?
The wax.
The wax from the
wax
candle.
From the candle,
Yep.
yeah.
Because when it sucks up like that, it sucks the entire candle right up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Finley, what did we learn that a fire needs to burn?
Heat, fuel, and oxygen.
So the heat is from the flame, the fuel is the wick on our candle, and the oxygen comes from the air, right? And what did we call our isopropyl alcohol? that makes a fire burn faster.
Accelerant.
Yep, faster and stronger. It's an accelerant. So we really gotta talk up the safety here now too. So Finley, is this an experiment that kids can do by themselves?
N-O.
No, because you need help with the flame.
Wait, it's N-O-O-O-O-O-O-O-O-O-O.
Yes, definitely not. Kids should never play with fire. Kids should never play with isopropyl alcohol. Those are not safe things to be using without an adult, right?
Yep. Thanks for learning science with me. Remember, always get your grown-ups to help you. Like and subscribe. Let's go. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers in the next month. So please hit that subscribe button down there. Come on.